Welcome to etvFutures.com. It's Thursday, January 10th. I'm Remy Hokie for your Commodities Recap. NYMEX crude oil futures declined over 2% on the day. There are intensified concerns that a slowdown in global economic growth could reduce oil demand. At the end of today's session, February crude fell $1.96 to close at $93.71 a barrel. And earlier today, the EIA reported that U.S. natural gas inventories fell 171 BCF in the latest week. February nat gas rallied 17.6 cents to end at $8.275 per million BTU. And in the metals complex, gold futures rallied to another record high following Bernanke's comments this afternoon. Gold prices rallied to a new high of $897.30 an ounce on the NYMEX. Previously, the precious metals soared to $894.40 an ounce in yesterday's session. February gold ended today's session up $11.90 at $893.60 an ounce. Elsewhere on the NYMEX, March silver rallied 43.50 cents, or nearly 3%, ending at $16.275 an ounce. This afternoon, we're joined by Derek Frey, head trader at etvFutures and Options. He'll recap today's session in energy and metals and also give us his short-term outlook.
Okay, recapping the action we saw today in the energy and metal sectors. I'll start with energy. We saw a pretty strong pullback in the crude oil market. We saw it pull quite a bit below the 95 level. Frankly, at this point, we are looking to actually accumulate some small long positions on any pushes down towards 90. We really don't see crude oil falling much below 90 in the near term. Obviously, today's statement by Mr. Bernanke, is almost I don't want to call it a paradigm shift, but it's close. It was a largely unexpected event, unexpected kind of direction. Really, completely reversed the direction that the minutes had us going just a few weeks ago. So that has to be kind of factored into almost every trade right now for the very short term. Frankly, the statement really kind of hints at the strong possibility that there could be some sort of an intervention on behalf of the Fed this evening, at some point tonight. I would not be shocked if we wake up tomorrow morning with a quarter of a point cut, which of course that would be a bit of a paradigm shift right there. So just wanted to mention that brief across all markets, not just energy and metals. So anyway, I expect if they're going to cut aggressively as it looks they are going to, that should continue to keep the bid in crude oil and all energy products for that matter. So, one of the excuses for the high energy or high crude oil prices has been the weakened dollar, and that trend looks to be about to continue. Natural gas saw a drawdown in inventories in today's EIA report. Obviously, we saw a decent rally there. We've decisively broken out above $8. At this stage in the game, I would expect to see $9 tested as early as next week. I doubt it would be tomorrow, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see it pushing up and testing those highs that we had back in both October and July or August. I can't quite recall, earlier in the summer of '07. Moving over to the metals, we saw gold finally rush up and gently tickle the 900 level. At this point, again, all eyes being on the Fed right now. If in fact an aggressive rate cut is what's on the table, then it's likely to continue pushing gold higher. Obviously, gold has been one of the primary beneficiaries of the weakening dollar. And all things being equal, that trend also looks to be continuing. And same thing with silver. Silver's had a really explosive run, in essence, trying to almost catch up to some of the movement we've seen in gold. Would not surprise me to see gold testing the 1750 level, silver testing the 1750 level at some point early next week as well. So by and large, all eyes continue, as I've said, to be on the Fed. If these aggressive rate cuts are going to be the name of the game, then the dollar's the brief bounce or strength in the dollar that we've seen over the last couple of weeks will quickly turn back the other way, and we could see some aggressive moves to the downside in the dollar, and obviously that's going to be pushing the bulk of all of these commodities higher.
That was Derek Frey, head trader at etvFutures and Options, with his commodities commentary. And that's it for your Commodities Recap. I'm Remy Hokie. Join us later this afternoon for PM Exchange right here on etvFutures.com.